Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we're checking out a video titled 10 Reasons You Will Never Leave Germany. Like never. Okay, we're gonna be checking out this video right now. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, just leave this in the comment section down below. And yeah, without further ado, man, let's check out this video. Please do like and subscribe. And yeah, let's check out this video, man.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another installment of this 5-video German series. I've decided to do another video outside because it's such a beautiful day. The weather is getting really nice, and for one, I like being out in the nice weather. So y'all already know how I feel about Germany, right? I've made videos on why I think Germany is popular and why I love Germany, but I don't think I've ever made a video on reasons why I would never leave. So for some people, they might be wondering why I won't step foot out of this country and live anywhere else, or even go back to the US where I came. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why I will never leave Germany.
Okay, drop them on me, shorty. I'm trying to hear that. I'm trying to hear it.
Number one, for a lot of us, we come from places that are like hectic and super duper busy. Very busy, where you're just doing something from the moment you wake up to the moment you go back to sleep at night.
Right on.
I come from that kind of place, and that's the way that I've always known life to be, until I moved to Germany. Once I moved to Germany, I realized that life could slow down a little bit more without affecting your quality of life. So number one has to be the slowdown of life's pace. I know y'all have heard me say this
Live a little bit.
but if that's not a reason to believe that it's true, I don't know what is. If you're on your way to Germany, or if you live in a busy country right now, trust me when I say that you will appreciate a slowdown of life once you get to live that way. So that's my number one, getting to enjoy life a little bit more and at a slower pace. Reason number two has to be that this is kind of a traveler's syndrome. As I outlined in a video before, Germany is surrounded by 9 other countries. That's 9 countries.
Yeah, Germany being surrounded by 9 countries is like probably one of the most insane things ever. Like, I remember when I found out that Germany was sharing a border with Denmark, I was like, yo, what the hell? Are you serious? So, it's true. You know, it's very true.
That you can visit at any time you want, except for now, during the time of the recording of this video here in March. But apart from that, you're able to visit 9 other countries, and that is fabulous. I find that very, very rewarding to be able to visit other countries and not spend a heck of a whole lot of money getting there. Having 9 countries border the country you live in is just a stupendous concept. So reason number 2 for me is Germany being a traveler's syndrome. Reason number 3 might be a little more close and personal to me, but I find shopping here not only a little bit cheaper, but a little bit more convenient, and also a little bit more ideal for what it is that I need. Back in the States, everything is about brands. Everything is about that name brand, that high dollar brand, the top of the line this and top of the line that, and that gets old after a while. Anybody that's lived in the US, especially the hot spots, knows what I'm talking about when I say spending money on the top brands gets old after a while. Not only does it break the bank, but you're not really getting anything different or extra than you would if you got the off brands or the less expensive brands.
Yeah. I kind of get his point. I ain't gonna lie, I do get a point. What I would say is, I personally wouldn't recommend off brands. I think it's a mindset. It sounds like I was about to say situation, but I'm trying to say situation. It's a mindset situation, and I to be honest, like if you have a good mindset where you're like, yo, I'm not gonna buy the Gucci, the Prada. I think that's enough. You know, there's nothing wrong with buying what other people don't have. And in fact, I have an obsession. I don't want what somebody else has. If I see you with that, I don't want it at all. You know, I go against the grain. That's just me. You know what I mean? So I think that helps you a lot in society because it kind of allows you to live a more chill and relaxed life. You're not that stressed. Oh, I need to buy this, I need to buy that because, oh, they have this, they have that. You know what I mean?
So spending money here in Germany, I don't find it to be awesome, but I don't find it to be as bad as where I came from. That's my number 3. Reason number 4. Reason number 4 is likely another personal one dear to me. But growing up in the places that I grew up in, back in the US, back in the neighborhoods I grew up in, everybody's always looking to prove themselves one way or another.
Gosh. Woo! Hopefully I edit that out.
Everybody's looking to get some kind of respect that they feel like they're owed. I don't know for what reason. But after living in Germany, I feel like I'm surrounded by considerably less hotheads. And by that same token, I'm surrounded by considerably less show-offs. So for me, gone are the days where I'm always surrounded by one person who's trying to outdo the next person who's trying to outdo that next person. I'm done with that. I don't see that in my life nowadays, and I feel cleansed. It's a good thing to not have to deal with one-uppers anymore. Number 5. Number 5.
They try to one up you. I get it. Me personally, I don't got a problem if somebody want to be in a competition. Like, do whatever you want to do. But one thing for sure is you're going to be in a competition with yourself, because the reality is when I look at life, I look at life as this: do whatever makes you happy. You want to buy that car, do it, buy it. It makes you feel better, buy it. You know what I mean? You worked hard, go ahead, get it. You know, I don't think that people need to live frugal, if that's the word. I don't think you need to save money and buy what I'm buying, invest in what I'm investing, just because I think that's the way to go. I think in life, you know, people have a free will, do whatever the hell you want to do, just don't force that shit onto me. You know what I mean? But I definitely can respect his POV. As he stated, this is more of a personal thing for him.
From a technical aspect, because technically I do have one of these, but you actually don't exactly need a car living in Germany. With public transportation as good as it is, and with most villages having everything that you actually need, to where you really don't have to leave and go super far distances if you don't want to, there's really no need to spend lots of money on a vehicle. Now, I know that makes some people's lives just a little bit easier, and it's convenient in some ways, but you don't really need a car here in Germany, in my opinion. And I love that. I love the fact that if all went wrong and I ended up without a car, I just don't need one anyway. I could just take to public transportation, and that would be my main way of getting around. I love that about Germany. Number 6. Now go with me here. My number 6 favorite reason why I won't leave Germany: Americans. Hold up. Hold on. Let me explain. The Americans that I meet here and the Americans that choose to live here think like me. Okay? They have the mindset that I do. So the way that I feel about Germany is the way that they feel about Germany. Essentially, they get it. Okay? I know I threw you for a loop by saying that, but that's what I mean. The Americans here, I don't have to deal with them having the typical American mindset. So I'm not as put off about being around other Americans as I probably would be if they had the mindset that most Americans have before coming here. You get what I'm saying? Number 7 for me has to be the multicultural atmosphere and the diversity that Germany has. Now, I know on the outside looking in, Germany has kind of the stereotypical outlook of a certain kind of people, but actually Germany is pretty diverse. There are people from not only the surrounding countries, but countries from afar too. Take the US, for example. There are people from all over the US that are now calling Germany their home. There are people from other continents that are now coming here and starting to call this place their home. I know a lot of locals are a little apprehensive about that, but to me, it's still nice to have. I'm not saying I'm welcoming knuckleheads from any place. From any place, not at all. What I'm saying is I like the multiculturalism that's happening when it works and when it makes things better for everybody.
Right.
That's what I love.
Right.
And that's my number 7. Moving on to number 8. Number 8, and I think many people coming here are gonna like number 8 too. It's the celebrations. I've been to a lot of countries, and so far, I think Germany, to me, has the best celebrations. And that's counting everything, the fests and everything. Weihnachtsfest, Fasching, Oktoberfest, all the fests, all those things that give us the reason to come together and have fun. So far, out of all the places I've been, all the places I've celebrated in, Germany has the best celebrations to me. I don't even think that needs any more explanation. And I also mentioned that in my very first video that got any traction on YouTube right here. So you can trust me when I say that this is a pretty good number 9 for me. Number 9. Now, number 9 has to be freedom of expression. This one I cannot stress enough. Back in the States, it seems like no matter what you do or what avenue you take or what you decide to do with your life, you're always going to be judged for it. You want to get this weird tattoo of a thumb on your chest? You're going to be judged and labeled. You want to go this avenue and do this thing that nobody else has ever done before, but it seems strange to them? You're going to be judged and labeled. You like to wear shoes on your hands? You're going to be judged and labeled. If you like.
And I mean, like, there's nothing wrong if somebody judges you, but what's wrong with judging somebody is speaking like, you know, like nobody wants to be judged and told. You know what I mean? Like, I get it if you ask a question and so on and so forth, but the whole like trying to tear the person down because they're doing something different. It's just weird to me.
Eat cereal out of a hat, judged and labeled. Now I'm being silly, but the point is, it doesn't matter what someone wants to do with their own life, what they feel like they want to do to make themselves happy and satisfied in their own life, you're going to be judged and labeled for it. And I have to say, here, I'm facing way less of that than I was back in the States. Y'all can tell me if I'm being blind about that, but in my opinion and from my perspective, it's way less judgmental here than it is in the States. So for my number 9, and on this list, I couldn't go without mentioning freedom of expression. And here we are at the very last thing on my list, number 10. You see me? You see this? Unpopular. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. I'm not on anybody's radar here. Not authorities, not those looking to do harm. No one. I'm totally below the radar. No one cares about me. No one's got their eye on me. Nobody's watching me.
What? At least what?
No one cares about me. No one's got their eye on me.
At least because of it. At least not because of my skin.
Nobody's watching me, and I love it. I love it. I don't even think I have to dig into this any further. If you look like me in any other country, namely the U.S., you know what I'm talking about. You know what kind of attention I'm talking about.
No, I do.
Amongst people like us. So I can't tell you how nice it is to be ignored. I like being ignored. Ignore me. So that's my list. 10 reasons why.
I can't lie to you. It's not an everyday thing in Finland because sometimes you do get attention. Plus, a few people do know me in Finland, ironically speaking, right? So I do get looks but the truth is, I must be honest, I get looks not just because, skin color. I get looks because a lot of different reasons. Like, since I've been a child, it didn't matter. Like, people always just look at me for whatever reason. I don't know, but we chilling, right? But the reality is, what I can say is, I'm still mentally screwed in the head that when I go in the store, I'm being extra cautious and, having proof and so on and so forth, which I probably will never stop doing, because of judgmental situations where I'm wondering if somebody's going to judge me because they're like, oh yeah, immigrant or black guy, I eat bloody stole. That's not how Finnish people sounds, but you get the whole point. So it's something that actually cautiously I think about. But then again, I must say I actually experienced something like that where somebody actually asked me to show what's in my backpack, and I was like, oh, okay. And they didn't allow the Finnish kids to do that, which was ironic because, the kids steal sometimes. I've actually seen them try to steal before and got caught. And it was kind of crazy that they didn't allow the kids to show the bag, but I was, but after that, I've never had any other bad experience like that, but that was probably the worst one I had in terms of that situation. But I do understand his point, and it's pretty cool that he has these experiences. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm out of here. It's been a lengthy video. Let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comment section. I'm out of here. Peace.